Located in Bellingham, Washington, the Mount Baker Theater is one of the many movie palaces that were built in the late 1920s. It opened its doors on April 29, 1927, and continues to operate today as a premier venue for live performances in the Pacific Northwest.
The theater was originally built by Fox Theaters, or for Fox Theaters, to be a movie palace, and so we still have the projection capabilities today. Even though we don't show a lot of film, we have a 70 millimeter projector that'll also show 35 millimeter film. We've got a dedicated 35 millimeter projector, and we still have a 16 millimeter projector.
The building, owned by the city of Bellingham, is especially known for its impressive tower. For decades, access up to the top was made possible through the use of a single ladder that ran the entire length of the inside. In 1995, a seismic retrofit of the tower added a series of landings with separate ladders.
They've added those things for safety purposes because it's a lot easier to fall 10 feet than it is to fall 85 feet. So you climb up a series of those levels and onto those grates, and you work your way up through a hatch onto the tower, and from there you can just have a really great 360 view of a beautiful city and the bay and the mountains and people working away in their offices.
A typical tour of the theater begins at the main entrance in front of the ticket kiosk.
It has been used as a ticket place for when they started, but now it's computerized, so it's synchronized with the box office, which is inside the administrative offices, and serves only as a will call. And it is not selling tickets anymore, but it has been preserved. And we don't mean restored, we mean preserved. Coming into the theater, we always get this reaction, wow! Because people are not prepared to see so much gilt and so much color and such craftsmanship in all of the areas of the lobby. Originally, all of the buildings here in town were made of wood. A lot of them were of wood. There's not one piece of wood in our lobby. If you look up, we always ask the question, what's the grain that you see up there? What wood would that be? And they guess all sorts, but it's actually all concrete. And the craftsmen then and the artists then painted everything in there, so it looks like wood grain, which was done with the feathers. We've kept that, cleaned it up, and made it just as beautiful as the day it opened.